Grain is grown in greater quantities and provides more food energy worldwide than any other crop. It's a staple food for billions of people all over the world. The CBH Group is Australia's leading cooperative and one of the leading grain organisations in the country. The cooperative is owned by more than 4,000 farmer members. It provides a unique link to the grain growers of Western Australia. The CBH Group's purpose is to create and return value to growers. It stands at the centre of an integrated value chain that links growers of high-quality grain to customers around the world.
At CBH, we believe we're Australia's leading grain business. As a cooperative, our job is to create and return value to growers and connect them to the world's most distant marketplaces. To our growers, that means running a really efficient supply chain, getting their grain to market at the lowest cost possible. For marketers, it means running the most efficient chain for them as well, loading their ships and getting their grain to market. For our customers, as a cooperative, it offers the opportunity to buy direct from the farm in the most secure supply chain possible. And for our staff, we offer a safe workplace where we prioritise safety. At CBH, we believe all injuries are preventable.
The CBH Group commenced operations as cooperative bulk handling in 1933 in the depths of the Great Depression, as a cooperative to help Western Australian grain growers. The southern portion of the state is ideal for wheat and other grain crops. This designated wheat belt encompasses a range of environments, all well suited for grain, in a growing region of more than 300,000 square kilometres. The CBH Group is the only cooperative of its kind in the Australian grain industry owned by growers. It markets millions of tonnes of grain every year, including wheat, barley, lupins, canola and other grains. And it owns and manages a sophisticated grain storage and handling network that is the envy of growers around the world. CBH Group operations span the value chain, from grain storage, handling and transport, to marketing, shipping, processing and ongoing research and development to create new uses for these traditional agricultural products. Its commitment to quality is uncompromising. The CBH Group provides certified quality assurance from the moment it receives the grain until it reaches its customers.
Most of our grain is stored with CBH, which is a fantastic storage system, and we've been using it for many years and are very, very happy with it.
On average, CBH receives around 11 million tonnes of Western Australia's annual harvest. Its vast storage and handling network has a total capacity of more than 20 million tonnes. With almost 200 receival points throughout the wheat belt, growers can not only deliver their grain into safe storage quickly, but also benefit from planning the most economical route to get their product from the farm to one of CBH's 4 grain export terminals.
The storage and handling network is the backbone of our cooperative. We have over 20 million tonnes of storage across 194 receival sites, 4 export terminals and a domestic facility located in Forestfield, Perth. On average, our growers produce an 11 million tonne grain crop, which, with the assistance of up to 2,000 casuals, we receive through a 4 to 6 week harvest window. This is a huge task, and it's an imperative that we do it safely. It is only with the assistance of all of our employees that we are able to achieve our safety vision, which is that everybody goes home safely at the end of each working day. In addition to receiving the harvest, it's critically important to the value of our growers' grain that we're able to move it to port when the market wants it. In order to do this, we run an extensive network of road and rail fleets to move our growers' grain to our ports in order to export it to the international community at the time when it's of most value to our growers.
During an average harvest, some 350,000 separate deliveries are sampled, weighed, unloaded and segregated. CBH has the ability to segregate grain based on a variety of criteria, such as hardness, moisture and protein level. Extremely precise quality controls within very specific parameters ensure its customers get exactly the product they require for their processing purposes.
My job entails sampling the quality of farmers' wheat around our area and then putting it into storage so CBH can sell it.
So my role as Senior Sampler at Metro Grain Centre is to train and educate casual and permanent staff on the importance of performing accurate and unbiased quality assessments of growers' grain. This not only ensures that the grower gets the best pay grade for his grain, but it also ensures that our external customers receive the quality of grain that they require.
The CBH Group's own state-of-the-art rail fleet, which includes more than 20 locomotives and more than 550 rail wagons, is dedicated to the most efficient transfer of grain, from upcountry receival points to the cooperatives for port terminals for export. The CBH Group ships millions of tonnes of grain to more than 30 destinations, mostly from ports in Western Australia.
We can store about 500,000 tonne at Albany. 50% of that would be wheat and the balance would be barley and canola.
The CBH Group is one of Australia's major grain marketers and traders, with regional offices throughout Australia and international marketing offices in Hong Kong, Tokyo and Portland. Through its marketing and trading business, the cooperative also acquires grain from growers in other parts of Australia as required to ensure that seasonal fluctuations in yields and quality do not compromise the reliability of supply to our customers.
The CBH Group boasts a specialist marketing and trading arm that has a reputation for consistently supplying Australian grain to the world major markets. Our grain meets the international food and safety standards, and we have the ability to provide specific quality grains due to our long association with the growers of Western Australia. Our national expansion has enabled us to source grain from Eastern Australia as well as multi-origin to provide diversity and reliability for our customers.
The quality of the wheat for sure is the most important in our company, because we send our products to over 50 countries around the world, namely Japan, Singapore, Thailand, all the Southeast Asian countries and Middle East. So the quality of the wheat and the flour is extremely important in our industry.
CBH engineers design, manufacture, construct and maintain all of operations, storage and handling sites, facilities and equipment, creating an unrivaled storage and handling network. A key part of this network is the Metro Grain Centre. It's one of the most innovative and advanced grain complexes in the world. Strategically located close to domestic markets and processors, it also has direct road and rail links to Fremantle Port for container export and CBH's own grain terminal at Kwinana for bulk shipping. This facility is also home to the Australian Grain Centre, which provides a range of sophisticated grain analysis services. Fully accredited by the National Association of Testing Authorities, the Centre's research yields new and practical information that is used by seed breeders, grain growers, marketers and customers to enhance the quality and processing performance of grain crops. The laboratory does more than 100,000 grain analyses each year. Unique barcode identifiers ensure the utmost integrity and reliability of the samples. As part of its fundamental commitment to deliver value to its growers, CBH recognised the need to acquire a share in the grain value chain beyond the farm gate. In 2004, CBH Group took a stake in Interflour, one of the largest flour milling operations in Asia.
The wheat that we have received from CBH of Western Australia is good, and it fits in well into our milling profile. The wheat is generally clean, having good extractions, and also very consistent in great quality. CBH has been a reliable supplier of good Australian wheat. We have been consistently supplied with sufficient stocks of APW and AH wheat from CBH. As for end product applications, Australia wheat is excellent for the production of Asians alkaline yellow noodles, instant noodles, biscuits, steam bun, and the popular Malaysian breakfast, the roti canai.
Interflower has established an R&D and commercialisation centre within the Technological University of Malaysia. It undertakes commercially focused research in grains and flour-based products and develops technical solutions and training programs. That information is passed back down the supply chain to growers so they can take full advantage of the latest research and emerging market opportunities. For some 80 years, the CBH Group has been linking growers of high-quality grain with customers. During this time, we have consistently evolved, innovated and grown in order to find new and better ways to create value. With 8 decades of experience behind it and a motivated team of professionals in grain accumulation, logistics, marketing, engineering and research and development, CBH Group is one of Australia's major grain organisations. From its position of strength in the market, it offers a rock-solid promise of reliability and quality. And above all, the CBH Group offers an unyielding commitment to create and return value to its growers by linking them directly to customers.